All right, welcome back to the Brown Balls podcast. Keneal, what's going on, man?
Back in LA, man. After that beautiful Philly trip, back home,
Yeah,
back
dude, how
home.
was Philly?
It was great, bro. It was great environment. Represent my Dodger Nation there. Game 1 and 2. Dodgers won the series, as you
I
know.
can't imagine Philly fans were going quite crazy for you.
Oh my God, they hated me, bro. They hated me, but it was beautiful. I loved it. It was a good experience, man. It was a once in a lifetime kind of experience. It was great. It was amazing.
Yeah, those were a good game, man. They were crazy upset wins, but I don't think people expected Dodgers to get both of them. I think they probably expected at least one of the two.
Split it, yeah. And you know what,
I mean,
man? I mean, Philly woke up though in Game 3. And then Game 4 was very close.
Mhm.
I want to get into that really quick. I know it happened last Thursday.
Game 4 before we get into the today's game.
Yeah. So Game 4, man. What'd you think about the last play, man? I mean, gosh.
He should have gone first, right? Even the catcher was expecting him to throw to first. He even pointed like, "Yo, go to first, easy out." And I think he just panicked. He didn't know what to do. Like, I think he made his mind that he wanted to throw home. Then he saw the catcher say, "Go first." Shit, and he just threw it
And
completely wide left of the catcher. It was crazy.
look,
Never
man,
seen it before.
I'm telling you, if Phillies would have won that game, Phillies would have won the series in 5. I don't think Dodgers can win 3 games in Philly. That's tough. That's asking too much.
Yeah.
And so we needed to win either 3 or 4. Luckily, we won Game 4. 3, they blew us out. But like that play, man, it kind of brings back that it kind of brings everything into a foregone conclusion that how big of a moment that it's not about home runs, not about doubles or triples. It's about the details of the game, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's about knowing the fundamentals. We always practice the fundamentals. Like, when we're little, they always say, hey, learn the fundamentals, right? And the fundamentals for the pitcher is when the ball gets hit back to you.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, ball got hit back to the Phillies pitcher, and he accidentally kicked the ball a little. So what happened? Panic set in.
Yeah.
When the panic set in and you're playing away, shit's going crazy and you need one out. So he thought that the best play for him was going home when it wasn't. Because if you looked at the replay, even when he bobbled or kicked the ball and he recovered, the guy who hit the ball going to first was barely halfway there. He still would have got him out in the first base. And obviously the worst thing to do is go home, because the thing is there's a collision coming, because the guy in third is taught that any contact to the bat, you're running.
Right.
So because 2 outs, doesn't matter what happens.
He's already almost there.
Yeah, because 2 outs, it doesn't matter. You don't worry about getting out or not. Just if it hits, once it hits the bat, boom, go. And so it was already too late. And then the thing is this, okay, let's put it this way: Phillies could have got out of that inning if they just would have done. Okay, if the pitcher, okay, fine, I understand the pitcher wanted to go home. Fine, go home.
Mm-hmm.
If you would have even threw the ball properly, like underhand or even just accurately, where the catcher would have caught the ball, because Dodgers pinch runner missed the base.
Yeah.
He had to come back and tag. So imagine if the pitcher just threw the ball, like not throwing it away, and just kind of threw it and the catcher caught it, he would have just tagged the runner afterwards.
Yeah.
So they still would have got out of the inning, man, to be honest with you. So I have no idea. Like, you can't believe he just like panicked, and the panic just set in. And he's actually a very good pitcher, to be honest with you. And like, this is what this is why playoff baseball is the best. I personally feel that playoff baseball is amazing, man.
Mm-hmm.
I always ranked it above like NFL. I mean, I know NFL is one and done, but I love like the two madness I love the most, man, is playoff baseball and March Madness. Those are the two main things I look forward to, because every second matters. Every
pitch matters.
Well, for baseball, every pitch matters. For March Madness, every second matters.
Mm-hmm.
And you've seen that, And so even though baseball has this, 5-game format, 7-game format, but even like today, since we're diving in, even today, every pitch mattered, And so I'm just happy that Dodgers escaped and, we moved on. I don't know about you, Tapas, but I do feel that Phillies were the hardest team that Dodgers will and did face. I don't think anybody. I'm not afraid of Milwaukee. I'm not afraid of Seattle and Toronto, to be honest with you. I just feel that Phillies were that good. They had really good starting pitching. I know they didn't have
Mhm.
Wheeler. Wheeler was out with the blood clot. I mean, that would have made it even a better matchup. But Phillies, even with Wheeler out, they have really good starting pitching, good relievers, and good hitters. After that, I don't see anybody like stopping the Dodgers in this case. So I like Dodgers' chance, doing repeating back to back. But today was a nail biter, Tapas. What you think about it?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Yeah, I mean, they won 2-1, but Blake Snell was absolutely on fire today, which he did again. He did a good job against the Phillies too. Game 1, he was outstanding, but yeah, 10 strikeouts, 8 innings pitched. Our bullpen is not great, that's just how it's been. And freaking Trinan again, I don't know what it is, why he feels like he needs to put him out there, but Dave Roberts is in love with Trinan for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't get it either. I didn't like that move at all. Watching this
I
game,
mean, Roki made it
yeah,
interesting for sure.
yeah. I mean, I don't know what he was doing today. He wasn't on. He
Yeah.
wasn't sharp. But Tapas, have you seen a baseball game where the other team like was trying to give the game away, like Dodgers?
No. Yeah. Yeah.
This game shouldn't even be 2-1. To be honest with you, it should have been
Yeah.
at least 3-1, or at least 4-1, 5-1. I don't know if you saw what happened. I think it was in the 5th inning. I forgot when it was. It was the middle of the game where it was bases loaded,
Mhm.
and Muncy hit a very deep to the center field, and the center fielder, catches it, hits a wall, and recatches the ball. And then I don't know what Hernandez is doing, Teoscar Hernandez. Like, I mean, this is what I mean by fundamentals when it comes down to baseball. Like, dude, know your fundamentals. Like, what are you doing? I mean, even I know, everyone knows, once, doesn't matter if it's 1 out, 2 outs, doesn't matter. Once the ball hits the glove, it's good
right.
to go.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter whatever happens. As a third baseman, it was only 1 out. Whatever happens, like, it hits the glove, you tag and run. I don't know what Hernandez was thinking and doing. I mean, dude, I never seen a team give away a game like this. And then on top of that, it does. And what hurts the most is Dodgers. I mean, Dave Roberts, he wants to give the game away too.
Yeah.
Dude, Blake Snell was dealing.
Exactly. Just leave him there. Complete game.
I understand that after he got his last out in the 8th inning, he was at 101 pitches. I completely understand that. But dude, this is the fucking playoffs. 3 more outs. Let him go in the 9th. He deserves to go in the 9th. He pitched so well. He already had a 1-hitter. That's all he did. A 1-hitter with like 10 strikeouts. Like, let him go to the 9th, and fine. If he fine. Take him out when he puts 1 batter on, maybe, then take him out. Then think about it. Let's take him out, But dude, he deserves to go out and do a complete game. I mean, dude, 101 pitches with 10 strikeouts with 8 innings gone. I mean, come on. So sometimes that's why I really question Dave Roberts. Like, what are you doing, man? Don't go with analytics. Go with your gut. You have to go with your gut.
Especially when like, okay, I mean, we think Roki's a good closer, but he's still kind of scared-ish, right? He's not dominant.
Yeah, he's young.
Trinan almost blew us the game against the Phillies.
Yeah,
with that crazy ass comeback that they had. So like, just leave him in there. We know our starting pitching is the best thing in our pitching staff.
Exactly,
they are the best. So just leave him in there. I don't understand why he tries to just like be more conservative and like, oh yeah, okay, it's 9th inning, gotta throw a closer in there. No, just leave him out there. Like CC Sabathia, when he was with the Yankees, like, he would be like, dude, I'm dealing. Just leave me out. I'm gonna go complete game nonstop all the time. And that's just how he was. Just leave him in there.
And they asked Blake Snell after the game. They're like, you pitched an amazing game. Did you was there a chance you would come out for the 9th? He's like, no, once I got back after the 8th, Dave told me good game, That's all we needed. And I trust him. But dude, come on, man. Do you know how many games Dave Roberts blew for us in the World Series by taking pitchers out too early?
Exactly.
I mean, a perfect example is what's happening in Toronto. They whooped Yankees. They play Seattle, and they had the long rest. And their starting pitcher had like 71 pitches, entering 6th inning, and they took him out. And Toronto lost game 1, and now they lost game 2. See, this is like dude, I never seen a game where a Dodgers was going to give this game away. There's so many opportunities for Brewers to take it, and Brewers did not even take it. That's the funny thing. bases loaded. We couldn't score one run with one out. I never seen that happen. I mean, what the hell are they thinking? And then in the end, dude, Brewers were happy when Blake Snell did not come out in the ninth.
I know.
They got life. They were happy though. Like they're like, dude, finally we get to see someone else. Like, you know, I mean, everybody in the Brewers like dugout was happy, man, that Snell wasn't coming out, you know? So it's like,
because
come on.
they know that is the Dodgers' weakness. Is once the starting pitcher goes out, they know that our weakness is the relief pitchers, and they're like, sweet, not to deal with Blake Snell anymore. You know?
Right. And so it's like, I think Dodgers got lucky today, to be honest with you. I thought we were really going to blow this game, especially the blunder we had in the fifth inning with bases loaded. And then again, you know, end of the game, ninth inning with Dave Roberts. I thought we were going to give this game away after Blake Snell pitched so perfect, you know. So, but luckily we didn't. We move on to game 2, man. And let's see how Yamamoto pitches, you know. He needs a bounce back game. So let's see how he does.
Yeah, this would be. I mean, I do agree with you that the Phillies was probably our toughest matchup. Because I have a feeling we're probably gonna not have too hard of a time with the Brewers. I mean, Brewers are very talented nonetheless, but like I think Philly was definitely a different team. Like their offense, their hitting was or batting is freaking one of the best in the league. You know,
gosh, man,
they had the league leader in RBI, they had the league leader in hits,
home runs,
everything,
man. It's like insane. So I'm glad we beat.
Especially when Schwarber woke up in game 3, I was like, "Fuck, we're screwed." Like I was like, "Oh no, this is not good for us at all."
So that home run he hit right in the fifth inning, I think, or the fourth inning in game 3, it was so far. It was basically out of the ballpark almost. Dodgers give him a plaque. It's there. Yeah, that's how, because nobody has hit a home run like that, you know. And that home run was far, and like they woke him up, man, insane, you know. So I mean, I was scared. I'm glad we got one game 4. So, but yeah, man. I mean, like I said, dude, I don't fear anybody else right now, man. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, I feel like it'll probably be Seattle against the Dodgers in the World Series.
Toronto, man. I mean, you use all your energy to beat the Yankees, your arch rival, and you're gonna lay an egg against Seattle. I mean, like, okay, the series is not over, but the way the format goes in CS games is 2-3-2.
2-3, yeah.
Yeah, so now Seattle's gonna play 3 games at home. So Seattle only has to win 2 out of 3 at home. Yeah. That's it. And this is over. I mean, Toronto needs to legitimately win all 3 games to bring it back. And I don't see Seattle. I don't think Toronto wins all 3 games.
Yeah, Seattle's also a hard place to win. They're a really good home team.
Yeah, and especially they haven't made it to the CS game in 25 years. You know that crowd's gonna be rocking, right? Yeah. Like in Seattle, they have not witnessed a LCS game in 25 years, man.
Yeah, and so crazy.
And so they're gonna be rocking, and to Seattle, I mean, they're playing great, man. I mean, they're playing good ball right now, so I don't see them losing like 2 out of 3. I'll be shocked if they do, but I don't see them. And even if they don't, even if Seattle wins 1 game, they're still up coming back to Toronto. Yeah. They still got to win 1 out of 2, you know? So
yeah.
The favor is them right now, man. So that series is basically almost wrapped up, you know? So let's see how it goes.
Crazy, man. These playoffs have been insanely good. The baseball playoffs. I mean, the postseason, I did not expect the Yankees to get absolutely slaughtered like how they did against the Blue Jays. And then now it's like just with Seattle, and also I think the Dodgers and Philly was probably the best series we've had so far.
Yeah,
closest one overall too.
And to be honest with you, man, I even told my brother-in-law, right? Because like, you know, Dodgers faced Philly like 6 times, 3 here and 3 there, and during the regular season, right? And every time we played them, we lost. We lost both of out of 3 game series. We lost both. Like, you know, 2 out, they took 2, we took 1. So
overall series, yeah.
Like during the series time, you know, we played even in Philly or LA. And my brother-in-law always, you know, said, "Oh, look, you see us? We beat you. We took the series." And the only text I sent him, man, was, "Let's talk in the playoffs." Like, that's it. Because as a Dodger fan, man, we have taken care of so many teams in the season, and when it came to playoffs, we got our ass whooped. And even when we went to game 1, I even told my brother-in-law, I was like, "Man, look, you gotta throw regular seasons in the trash. It does not mean anything. It doesn't mean shit, man. Because playoffs, it's like a total different animal, man. It's like you're playing in a different, like, you know, multiverse, like different universe, you know? Playoffs, it doesn't matter. You throw everything away, man. I mean, I'll tell you right now, Toronto whooped Seattle in the regular season. And Seattle's taking care of business right now. So, and Milwaukee was on fire at home. Like that second half, they took off. That's the reason they got the overall number 1 record. And they lost game 1 right now too, and they're on pace to lose game 2. Maybe we'll see what happens tomorrow. Same thing with Philly. They were dominant, like you say, in all facets of the game. They had the leader in RBI, leader in steals, leader in home run. They had everything going, man. And Dodgers took 2 games in Philly. The hardest play to take, we took 2 games.
Yeah.
You throw everything away, man. I don't care what happens in the season. I hate when people make a big deal about the season. Oh, we beat you in the season. No, man. It's playoffs now. This is where it matters. Beat us now.
It's just like, I mean, because I remember, we had that podcast, and I told him, like, are you so confident? Because the Phillies they secured, they clinched the division a long time ago, and they were kind of in a losing streak. They were kind of in a weird place, and Dodgers were coming off a 5-game win streak going into the playoffs, and they're a hot team. They made it all the way back. Like, momentum is a big deal. Even last year, like, the Mets were a hot team, and they did beat the Phillies in the first round. So it's like that's got to tell you something. If a team is hot, you don't want, especially if it's a defending champs Dodgers, you don't want to mess with that. Like, that's very dangerous for them. And I know a lot of Philly fans were very confident, like him. Our other buddy was like, "Oh my God, this is gonna be easy. Dodgers, we whoop your asses during the regular season, whatever." I was like, dude, it's different when it's a hot team going into it and a team that's been kind of on and off the last 3 weeks. So
exactly,
yeah,
I told the same thing too, dude. And like, going to game 1, he told me this funny thing. He's like, "Oh, Phillies, when you guys were playing your wild card game, Phillies hosted a charity a game where 13,000 fans showed up." And I'm like, "Do you know how many times Dodgers have done that, dude? And we still lost first round?"
I'm like, dude, I had the same conversation with the other buddy. I was like, "Oh my God, yeah." I'm like, dude, Dodgers are all the time. It's always sold out. Dodgers fans show up for this stuff. I mean, I know, like, they all live in a Philly bubble, and so they only see what they do. I was like, dude, other teams do this stuff too, and it's always sold out. Like, Dodger fans show up the same way, man. Like, it's not just Phillies.
And I'm proud to say Dodgers, unlike the Rams fan, Dodgers fans travel, man. They travel, and they're hardcore fans. They're very hardcore fans, so they travel, man. But like, he told me that bogus shit. I'm like, bro, I've been this. I've seen this. Dude, Dodgers have lost. I told him, I'm like, I gave him a stat, right? The year we lost to the D-backs 2 years ago in 23, the year 2023, we played D-backs, I want to say, about 18 times. We won 15 times against them in the season. They only won 3 times almost, maybe. That's it. Playoff comes, we lose.
Different team.
We lost.
Whole different team.
What are you gonna do? Am I gonna go again and be like, "Oh, in the season we won 15 times out of 18.
Yeah,
we're the best"? No, dude. Playoffs is playoffs, dude. Same thing.
Right.
The year before then, San Diego, we owned their ass. We played them 20 something times. We won like 75% of that time in the season.
Right.
And San Diego comes and beats the shit out of us in the playoffs. I seen this movie, man. I told him I seen this movie too many times. When Dodgers took the first 2, I told him the series is over. He's like, "No, man." I'm like, "Look, I know there's could be a chance you guys can come back and win 5, dude. You know how hard it is to win 3 straight games? It's super hard. Yeah. It's mentally exhausted, man. I mean, you can't do that. That's what I'm saying with Toronto being down 0-2, they going to Seattle. It's brutal, man. Yeah. You have to win at least 3 times, if not 3, at least 2 times, and that's gonna be tough. And look,
especially in Seattle.
In game 3, you got to give Seattle the edge because they haven't played in 25 years, and they're finally playing. Game 3, they're gonna be so pumped up, and they're gonna like play out of that crowd. Most likely, they're gonna win that game. Imagine going down 0-3. Yeah, dude, this is just. I don't know what to say, man. But yeah, man, that's my spiel on Philly, man. Sorry, Phillies. Better luck next year.
Sorry, not sorry, honestly.
Exactly.
All right, let's get into some football now.
Let's do it, man.
We got a lot of good games happening already. Tonight we had the Bills and the Hawks. Atlanta Hawks playing. Hawks win this one surprisingly. Bills they look lost. I don't know what it is. Their defense is not where it needs to be. The O-line is just constantly, the offense just stalls all the time. What are your thoughts, man, on today's game?
If I told you before the season started, week 6, Patriots would be winning the division. in
That's
week
crazy.
6. What would you tell me, Tapas? You think I'm probably doing some type of drugs
I
for
mean,
sure?
I thought Patriots will make the playoff, but I didn't think they would be leading
No,
the
we're talking
division. That's
about the team
crazy to
with
me. I know.
Buffalo in it, division with Buffalo in
Yeah,
it. If I
that's
told
crazy to
you
me.
that Pats will be winning the division right now, and yeah, I understand they have identical records, but
I would be like,
Pats
what?
have
Tom
it.
Brady came back?
Exactly. I'm like, is Tom Brady came out of retirement playing? I understand they have identical records, but the thing is, Pats beat them last week, so they got
Yeah,
the head to head. So that's why they're
yeah,
winning the division right now. But if I told you that, man, you probably would have told me that, hey, Tom Brady probably came out of the booth and stood up for New England. That's what you
right.
probably told me. I
Yeah,
mean, what Drake May, right, is the QB of Patriots, is doing is just what he did last
kid
week.
special.
Yeah, what he did last week, and obviously they beat the Saints this week, so I can't take too much out of it. It's the freaking New Orleans Saints. They're trying to get the number 1 pick, but still, man, it's more on Josh Allen right now, man. I love Josh Allen. I love Buffalo, but I saw today's game. I was watching Dodgers game, and I had my the Buffalo game on my phone because as you know, I'm a huge Josh Allen fan. Like how you're a huge
Right.
Brady fan, I love Josh Allen, man. I think he got rattled last week, man.
Yeah,
I
I didn't
think
say the
he
same
got
thing.
rattled in a way where he got shocked that they lost last week's game. Like they haven't recovered last week's game, if that makes any sense. Because they're in it today. Their defense showed up, and it was only a 1 touchdown game until they hit that field goal, whatnot, but they're in it. It came down to the offense. Josh Allen just couldn't
Yeah,
move the ball. Like running game was fine. He couldn't throw the ball. And I understand that, like he's still shocked that they lost last week's game, and that they already have 1 loss, and like boom, you have 2 losses, and like Falcons didn't do anything great. I mean, they pressured Josh Allen, which Josh Allen
right.
have seen from every team pressure. So you would think that he can get around that, but he seemed like 1 step slow. He wasn't making those passes when pressure hit. The ball wasn't accurate. Like I was like, what do you? This is not the Josh Allen. I thought I was watching Daniel Jones from freaking New York Giants. The way he was playing
Yeah,
today. Like what the hell was he doing? So I just think he's not over last week's loss, and I just think that he needs to regroup, man. To be honest with you, I mean, they'll be fine, but then he needs to regroup. Like he needs to
yeah,
like do
yeah.
something.
Because they're going into a bye, right? Yeah, they have a bye week
Yeah, and they
this
need
coming
it,
week.
man. It's
So
the perfect time for a
yeah,
bye for them. They need to regroup
yeah,
and just relax. It is a loss. Just get out and just kind
yeah.
of relax, So
Yeah, I agree with you. I think last week's game was the most surprising for the Bills because like the Patriots looked so dominant. That defense was just smothering him nonstop. They couldn't get any offensive goal plans going at all. And like he was indecisive, right? He was trying to should I run, should I throw? So he does this half-ass run and he just gets like sacked right away. This game, same thing. Like you can tell it might have been like a play action thing, but then he's like, oh, I'm just gonna run it, and he got sacked. What is he looks so lost out
yeah,
there? I
man.
don't know if he's just been rattled. Maybe I know they had some injuries. Was it Palmer that got injured
Yeah,
this game?
and
So like
Dalton didn't play.
yeah, yeah. So like I think there's a lot of that happening too. But I think this is a good time for them to have a bye week. I don't imagine the New England Patriots holding on to the lead for very long. But this is a good wake up call for the Bills because I think they definitely overlooked the Falcons and the Patriots. They're like, oh, we beat the hard teams. Now we need to beat. And this should be easy weeks for us in this time.
No, definitely not. So this is a good wake up call. But I was shocked, man. To be honest with you, that if someone told me in week 6 that Pats will be winning the division, I'll be like,
Crazy.
I don't
Pats
know.
look good though. I mean, they look. Drake May looks good. Mike Vrabel, that defense is locking down.
Yeah,
They're a legit team.
they
I'm
are.
not saying they're contenders by
Well,
any means, but they're legit.
honestly, we knew right when they hired Vrabel
Yeah.
that he was gonna bring more accountability and hard nosed defense to that lineup because he does. No, honestly, it's so funny, man. This reminds me of the 2000. What was it? The 2019 Tennessee that had no
Mhm.
business beating the Patriots in the first round or second round, upsetting them.
Mhm.
Remember with Derrick Henry in them, and Vrabel
Yeah.
was a coach. Remember that first year coach,
Yeah.
and he was just like dominating. And like this is how Vrabel coach is like. He's very good. Like he makes players like play hard and and be in each and every game because they're very competitive, And we knew once they hired him, they're going to be like that, So it was a great hire.
Yeah, a great hire. Great. I mean, I know they had to screw over Gerard Mayo to get him, but
But
it's still a good hire.
Jared Mayer
You know,
wasn't even good,
you would
man.
take him. Yeah,
Who was
you
it?
would take if Mike Vrabel's available. You
Yeah,
take him.
you
I
got to take
guess
him,
how it
man.
is.
I'm surprised Tennessee let him go. And as you know, Tennessee fired their coach today. That
Yeah.
was like Okay.
The fans are not happy with it. They were never happy that they let Vrabel go for whatever
He was a
reason.
good
They
coach.
always thought he was a good coach. Like he's an accountable coach, especially for a young quarterback. That's what you need. Drake May could have been a wild child, but he's been holding him very accountable.
Dude, I mean, Drake May didn't play well under Mayo, right? He didn't play well.
Yeah.
Maybe he
He
did. I
had
don't know.
potential, but he never got the good opportunity. And then now you have good veteran leadership. You got Stephon Diggs in there, a good receiver who can teach the other receivers how to play properly. The only issue with them is their running backs can't seem to hold on the ball. They have a bunch of Kyron Williams in there and just fumble every other play.
Exactly. Exactly. I agree with you, man. Exactly.
But yeah, nonetheless, this is a huge loss for the Bills. The game we had this tonight was the Bears Commanders. Bears winning it at the last minute field goal. They go up to 3-2 now. What's more surprising for you, the Bears at 3-2 or the Commanders at 3-3? Jaden Daniels was back today too.
But I told you, right? Jalen Daniels was going to be the last year's.
Yeah, but he's injured in now, no?
I mean, CJ Stroud. I mean, dude, second year, man. It's always hard to repeat your first year, man. Especially when you had a fantastic first year, like what CJ had, and also Jalen had. Those were great first years. It's hard to repeat that, and with that expectation coming in, and people already put him as like, oh, he's gonna be a top QB. No, I didn't. I mean, Jalen is good, but I'm like, he still needs to do it. What shocks me the most, man, is that if you are the Cowboys and the Commanders, especially Commanders. You watched Thursday night game. You saw Eagles losing that game. You saw the fact that you guys were going to come in and play a weaker team. In Cowboys, they played the Panthers. They lost. In Commanders, they were playing, Chicago Bears. Commanders were at home. Fine, I understand that, Cowboys were playing in Carolina. But whatever the case is, you had a chance to tie the series with this right now, tie the record with Eagles. You both wet the bed.
Yeah.
Like, Eagles lost. Eagles are playing horrible right now. You both went to bed? Like, what's wrong with you guys?
What's surprising is the Cowboys losing to the fucking Panthers. The Panthers suck.
Exactly.
And you cannot lose to that team.
They had no business, dude. They had no business being in that game. And like, what's his name? The Panthers running back, because Hubbard he was out. The backup running back, he played for Cowboys last year, Rico Davos or something. I forgot his name. He even said, Cowboys let me go. They don't believe in me. They didn't think I was a running back. I'll show them who the running back is. He went out and balled out. He even told Cowboys, I'm going to run all over you, and he did, I don't know what Cowboys were doing yesterday. And then Commanders? Come on, man. You're playing at home. You're better than that. I mean, you're really going to lose to freaking Chicago Bears, who are still kind of getting to know everything. I think I'm more shocked where Commanders sit and how Chicago is coming along with Caleb Williams. So, both.
Yeah. I mean, Commanders could have been tied with Eagles at 4-2. The one today. Cowboys would have been 3-1-1.
Yeah, 1-1,
which would have been, right? So they still, I mean, they would have been third place, but I mean, you got it. You
can't lose to
the Panthers, man. You have to beat them. Like, if you want to be a legit team, this is a team that you have to beat no matter what. And the fact that they lost 30-27, Commanders, I get. Commanders are a little weird. I think Scary Terry's still out, right? So, they're kind of having this weird funk. And
I mean, you got Deebo Samuels, bro. He's not washed up or anything, bro.
Yeah, but
you still have him.
They haven't found a way to use him. He had 15 yards for receiving and negative 1
they
yards.
They got Zach Hurst, man, who's not bad either, man. So I mean, come on, Scary Terry's not gonna make it that big of a difference. I mean,
right. But yeah, I would say I'm more surprised by the Bears. Honestly, I thought the Bears would not have a winning record so far. I would have said, they would be like 1-4 or 2-3. The fact that they're 3-2 is pretty big because they're kind of almost close to the Packers, which is kind of crazy because the Packers were Super Bowl favorites.
I know, man. Hey, you know what's crazy, Tapas? Quarterback's best friend or best target or whatever you want to call it, his blanket. It's a running back.
Mm-hmm.
Because basically the running backs is like his like extra defender or his scapegoat. If scapegoat meaning that if the play didn't work out, you can always slip it to the running back because he's right there. He's either gonna block for you and get open really quick, or you give him the ball and kind of relieve the pressure, right? And I told you that going into second year for Commanders, and they made every single move correctly. Once they traded Brian Robinson away. I said that's gonna have a biggest impact on Jalen Daniels because he was so comfortable with Brian.
Robinson Jr.,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
yeah. And so he was so comfortable, man. And last year, if you notice, he had a good breakout year too. Played along with Jalen Daniels. He was more comfortable. And now you take him out and playing a rookie, and you're also a second year pro. I don't know what Washington was thinking in that head case that, hey, fine, he wanted more money, whatnot. Just let's negotiate, bring him back because he was a veteran, man. And, he was like there for Jalen Daniels, to be honest. And you can see, the consequences coming through right now, man, because he's not comfortable, man. I mean, even if Scary Terry was out, if Brian, the running back was there, it would have been fine. So he can't rely on it anymore right now, right? And that's what's showing right now, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a combination of that injuries. It's just not it's not a very good functioning team. I think they're still finding identity now
Yeah,
that their running game is not as consistent. So
exactly.
how would you? And I would imagine they would have probably thought Debo would be able to do the two kind of roles where
Yeah.
he's a running back / receiver, and I think that hasn't worked out as well for them, like how they expected it to. But we'll see, man. I mean, they're 3-3. Eagles are still up in the division. And that was also a crazy loss. So let's go into that game next. So Eagles losing to Giants of all people,
I called it, man. I told you.
34-17.
I told you from the beginning. Giants were going to win that
Man,
game, man.
I was watching the game. I was like, what am I watching? Scatterbo was he's just
Three
like a
touchdowns.
3 touchdown, 98 yards. He outplayed Saquon,
I was so
which
confident
is
they were going to win, man. I was so confident they were going to win that game.
yeah. Jackson Dart is just had that swagger. You could just tell he just wanted to win this.
I told you it was a short week, and they lost to Broncos the week before the Eagles, and it was a short week, and they're not going to get time to regroup. And you knew that, freaking Brown was going to bitch, moan, and everything there was, and he did that. And it was a short week, man. They're playing on Thursday. They lost on Sunday, a heartbreaker. They're up 17-3 to Broncos. They lost that game. And even though Giants lost to Saints, they were still in it. But the Giants are just playing more free. And I knew going into that game is going to be in New York. The fans were going to be ready. If I'm not wrong, that was technically Jackson Dart's first start at home. Maybe
At home.
At home, maybe, because I know the week before they played in New Orleans, and the week before then they played somewhere. I don't know if that was the first start.
Maybe
Maybe
the Chargers he played.
he came in though, right? Or he was
No, he
started.
played.
Okay.
He started.
Oh, he started. Okay, so never mind.
Yeah,
But still,
that was his first one.
Okay, got you. So, but still, man, they're all pumped up. They have nothing to lose, man. They're playing like so free right now, and that was such a game that new Eagles were gonna lose that game. I had a right away when Eagles lost that game on Sunday. I'm like, dude, this game is short week. They're losing this game, Giants, man. So now they're 4-2. So yeah, man.
Yeah, and it just goes back to the same stat with Jalen Hurts, man. Once you make him throw over 30 times, you will lose the game. There's just something about him when he has to throw too much that the team does not do well. And Saquon, they just stopped giving the ball. Like the game before, he had 5 carries. The last game, he had 12 carries.
And they didn't
Which exactly, yeah. And so like, what is like what why there's no identity right now with the Eagles. They don't know what they're doing. Everyone's blaming the offensive coordinator, but like I was telling our Philly fan buddy, I was like, bro, like that is that's you're in week 6 now, right? So if you know the offensive play call is bad, why don't you just have Sirianni do play call? Because he used to be a play caller for his previous job. That's what he was doing. He was a play caller. So like, just tell him, yo, this is not working out. You can still manage the offense, but I'm gonna call the plays because that's what I need to do. Obviously, the offensive coordinator is just listening to headlines like, oh, AJ Brown's pissed, so let me get him the ball. Let me get him 9 targets because we need to make him happy. As Jalen Hurts is probably like, I just want to win the freaking game, dude. Like, I don't really care about this. I just want to win this game. We should not be losing to the Giants. I don't know did you watch the game?
Yeah, I did.
So when Jackson Dart got hurt and they took him to the tent, and Dable was like going crazy, like, what's going on, and they threw Russell Wilson out there for one play because it's mandatory. If you go to blue tent, you have to play one play with him.
You have to because it's concussion protocol.
Russell Wilson threw the ball right into the dirt. It is only like not even close to he literally threw the ball, went straight into the dirt, and the fans blew up. They were like booing the hell out of him. Dable was like, "What are you doing?" Because it was a third down, so then went fourth down because he missed it, and you could just tell like Russell Wilson's like, he's never gonna touch the ball again in the Giants
But they
because
have
they were
Jameis
just
Winston.
booing the hell out of
I
him.
don't get why you don't put Jameis Winston in that case. I don't know why you got to
I
put Russell.
know.
It doesn't make any
Why is he
sense.
still out there, dude? Just get rid of him. Just put James Wilson. He's a fan favorite at least. And yeah, I mean, obviously they know we all know Jackson Dart is like the the best quarterback that's been drafted so
Yeah,
far from last year's draft.
yeah.
Like once he went out, the fact that they threw Russell Wilson out there, you could just tell everyone's like, oh my god, we're gonna lose this game if he plays more than one snap. That was crazy. And Scatterbo, they say he's like he's the Rob Gronkowski of running backs. Like he just
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
think. 100 miles an hour, goes right into it, head first into players. That was a gutsy win for sure. And yeah, once I saw that they were scoring with ease, I was like, yeah, the Eagles have no chance in this game at all.
You
The
know,
Giants are doing whatever they want with them.
Nick Sirianni better be careful because no job is safe, especially in Philly. Because there was a coach 5 years ago that beat Tom Brady, and they even did Philly special, and he was run out of the town. He was run out of the town like in 2 years. Doug Peterson. I never thought Doug Peterson would ever get fired or leave Eagles after they won that Super Bowl. I thought he would get so many chances just to stay there. And dude, Phillies fans ran his ass out of the state, you know. So Nick Sirianni don't think that you won the Super Bowl. Hey, you're safe,
Right.
because it will change if you don't continue this trend, you know. And another thing is this: I saw someone write this. I don't know who wrote this, but they compared Jalen Hurts to Russell Wilson that you just brought up.
Yeah.
I don't know if you read that, but I want to read it to you. They said that drafted to be a backup, wins the job, wins the Super Bowl carried by the defense and the run game, and realize he's just like Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Which is
I
true.
agree.
Which is
I
true.
agree.
Because like when Russell Wilson won in Seattle, it was all by defense and the run game. And that's it. And same thing with, you know, Eagles. When they won last year, it was all because of the run game and defense. That's it, you know? So
Yeah.
it's so funny.
No, that is very true. Because I mean, honestly, they should be their record should be a lot worse, right?
Yeah.
The Rams choked. The
Hell
Rams
yeah.
had them in decline. Like that was a dominant game by the Rams, and then they choked. The Bucks game should have been a definite loss for them if Baker didn't have that interception. And then the Cowboys played them really, really close until the very end too. It's just
Exactly.
one of those things where like, you know, their record should be a lot worse, and it's fine catching up to
It
them.
should be like 1-4 or 1-5 or something,
Yeah.
you know, something like that.
I mean,
You know?
but if that was a thing, Sirianni would have been fired. But at least the OC would have been fired for sure.
Yeah.
Sirianni would have been in the super hot seat like McDaniels is right now.
It's crazy,
But
man.
and then the last thing I'll say about this game, which really pissed me off, right, in this game by the Eagles, is the 4 straight tush pushes to score in the end zone. There was first and goal.
It's not part of the game, man. It's not part of the game.
It's like, can you do any? You have Saquon Barkley, one of the best running backs of all time, arguably. And you got A.J. Brown, you got Devontae Smith, and then what Philly people call the top 5 quarterback. And all you can do is tush. That's all you can do to score the ball.
stupid, man.
It was pissing me off. Like, this is not how you play the game.
They want to cheat to score a touchdown, bro.
And then like 2 of the 4 were false starts too, because you can see the guys moving his hand before.
Yeah, and you can't. And the refs don't catch that. It's like you can't catch it because they're very covered by everything else. So it's like hard to catch it, you know? I hate that rule, man. They gotta change it, man. I'm not saying it because like Eagles are so good at it. I don't give a shit, dude. It's not part of the game. It's not part of freaking, you know, what you run. You know, no one does that, you know. You get your
when
best
you run
guy.
it 4 times straight, you piss people off. Even the Philly fans, I feel like were like, "Come on, we can do better than this."
It's like
I think AJ Brown's like in the sound like, "Can we get another play call? Like, what are we doing here? Why are we just doing the same shit over and over again?"
It's like Rams giving the ball to you know, Verse.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, go run the ball. No one's gonna stop freaking, you know, Verse, you know, the big ass dude, you know. It's like, come on, man. There's like, I just hate that, bro. It doesn't make any sense. One game I do want to talk about, man.
Yeah.
I actually watched this game because it was on Sunday night. The Pat Mahomes.
Yeah.
I want to watch this. I watched this game, and I do want to say one thing. I know I've been hard on KC fans and KC team, But I'll be honest with you, man. I don't think he reminds me so much of one of the greats, Tom Brady. You can never count him out. Doesn't matter who you give him, what you do, he's gonna find a way to win. He's such this. This is why Mahomes is right here still, and Josh Allen's still right here because even with no weapons, he'll find a way to win. And to be honest with you, they won that Sunday night game because Mahomes managed the game so well. Too perfect. And because they had no business winning that game. Lions were a better team, man. And like, so I had no idea how Mahomes won that game. But I think that, you know, as long as Mahomes healthy, he's always going to be in the playoff contention.
Right.
That's what I learned. And that's what Brady is too. When Brady was playing, as long as Brady's healthy, we're always going to be in the playoff contention. Doesn't matter.
Throw anybody out there, and
they're going to make the playoffs, and they're going to be the scariest team in the playoffs. Doesn't matter if they're a wild card team or not, or win their division. They might not even win their division because Chargers are playing well, you know. So they might not even win their division. But I'm saying if they make the playoffs, they're going to be the scariest out for anyone. And I'll tell you right now that if KC faces Buffalo in Buffalo, I'll still, like I said, throw the regular season away. I'll still choose Pat Mahomes, man. You just can't bet against that guy, to be honest with you. He's so good. He might not be athletic like he was like 5 years ago, or that magical, like, you know, Colin, what's his name? He said it. He's like, he might not be magical, but he still has that aura.
He's running a lot more. He's definitely running a lot more. Yes. And he's playing bully ball a little bit.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's what I learned. I mean, that's the one big takeaway I wanted to talk about that I took away from Sunday is that I'm not counting against Pat Mahomes anymore, man. That guy is truly there, man. It's too good.
Yeah, after they had that loss against the Jags, and especially the Lions had a really good win the week before, so I felt like the Lions were going to just blow them out.
Exactly.
Pat Mahomes just came in, managed again, like you said, managed the game really well. He got like Travis Kelce going again. Juju played well. Pacheco's back, and now that they can get Rice back pretty soon. So like, the team's coming back together, and Pat Mahomes being Pat Mahomes, like, he definitely outplayed Jared Goff. So this team is scary, man. I mean, I was hoping they'd be 2-4. It'd be fun to poke fun at them. Even at 2-4, I still feel like they would still make the playoffs, and they'll be fine. Even then, they'd be the best 2-4 team of all time.
Exactly, man. I agree with you.
And the fact that 3-3, like, and the Chargers are kind of shaky, right? They barely won
by 2 points, barely
by 2 points against a not so good team in the Dolphins. You know, it's still up in the air for them, you know, for that division.
Agree, man. And another kudos I want to give out, man. Steelers, man. I never thought they would win the division. I mean, Baltimore's having a really down year, especially with Lamar out. But to be honest, being 4-1, everyone counted Rodgers out. He's winning the division right now. I know the division, you know,
sucks, dude. The division sucks.
Sheesh, man. But he's still beating the teams that are supposed to be beaten. And Metcalf, I don't know what Seattle was thinking, like trading him away. But hey, it's working out for them. That was my other takeaway, man, to be honest, from week 6, man.
Yeah, I think Aaron Rodgers looks good, right? Don't get me wrong. He looks good. But that division is really weak. Once Lamar comes back, I think we will see a resurgence of the Ravens. I think that's more likely to happen than the Bengals doing anything. And I just don't think that this is very sustainable for the Steelers.
1-5, Tampa is hard.
It's tough.
It's hard to make the playoffs, man. You gotta play like perfect ball. Like you saw last year when Bengals started off 1-4, 1-5. It's tough. You gotta play perfect, man. Then they lost it by 1 game because they just didn't, you know. So it's like,
I mean, okay. So the next games right after this bye week, they're gonna have they'll have Lamar back. They got the Bears that they can probably beat with Lamar. Dolphins, Vikings, they can probably beat. Browns, Jets, Bengals, and then the Steelers. They could potentially go on a 5 to 6 game losing streak here.
They could,
right? And then I think they can beat the Steelers, and I think they'll be able to like be all right. But this is like every especially after the bye week, they have to win every single game by any means.
They have easy schedule though. I agree with you. Like you're right, they have a very good easy schedule. But
yes, you're right. I mean, Aaron Rodgers looks a lot better this year than he did with the Jets.
Yeah,
I'll say that for sure. He looks a lot more confident. I don't know if you saw, but they were trying to do a tush push with him, and he's like, "What? No, I'm not doing that." He's like, "We're throwing it. I'm not doing tush push, dude." He's like, "We're throwing this thing. All right, don't worry about it. I got it." So
that's hilarious, man.
No, kudos to him, man. He's definitely balling out.
Yeah,
I know people are saying, "Oh, MVP." I don't think he's MVP yet.
Not yet, man.
I think Baker is by far the best quarterback in the
Oh,
league
yeah.
right now. Baker is on
Or
fire.
Daniel Jones. I hate saying this, but Daniel Jones, man, is
DJ,
there.
man. Danny Dimes, dude. He's back.
But nah, man, I agree with you. Baltimore, the next 6 games, they should go 6-0 because you're right. Like you said, they play Bears, Dolphins, Minnesota, Browns, Jets, and Bengals. So that should be a 6-0 right there for sure.
Yeah.
And they have match up with Pittsburgh after that. That'll be a good one. So I agree with you. They still have a chance, to get back. And Harbaugh is always a good coach, man. You can't count him out. So I agree.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they're still that's the only division where I feel like there's still some climbing to do. Other divisions, I think the one I want to talk to you the most about is about the Rams division, right? Seahawks are playing really well, dude. Are you nervous?
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Are you sure?
I'm not. My friend also
Sam
said the same
Darnold
shit
looks
to me,
good.
man.
I told you, my boy Sam Darnold, man. You
Dude,
underestimated him.
honestly, we face him in a few weeks actually, and I'm actually very, very excited. And like, I'm not afraid at all of Seattle, man. To be honest with you, I'm not there yet. No, it's not.
No?
No, because after what we did to Sam Darnold in Minnesota, I'm not scared of Sam.
Three-way tie right now. Would you have imagined three-way tie between the Niners, Seahawks, and the Rams right now?
First of all, Rams are just like the Eagles. They're idiots. They should have beat the Eagles, and they should have won against the Niners, but they didn't do either of those. So that's the dumbest shit. We almost lost to Baltimore. We were in the first half that we were playing until we blew them out. But dude, Niners, Fred Warner out. Dude, how many injuries can they take? I think this is done. They're done now, to be honest.
Yeah, they're done.
I mean, especially both I think is out for the year, and Fred Warner, you're both defensive players. I mean, Fred Warner was carrying them, man. I mean, I don't care who you bring back. I mean, it's not the same, man. I mean, they might be there, but like they're not a threat, to win anything. So this year is gone. So
yeah, this year's definitely gone. I mean, which is like the last 3 years for the Niners. It's the same thing. Like it's either McCaffrey not being fully healthy. Now you got Brock Purdy. We don't know what's happening, and then their defense is always just nonstop injured, man, all the time. I don't know, man. I definitely see San Francisco falling off.
Yeah.
But the Seattle versus Rams thing, man, it's like last year. It's going to go down to the last week.
Dude, let's see.
I mean,
we face him. We face him soon.
Sam Darnold is looking very good, dude.
We face him, man.
The guy.
We face him soon, dude. I can't wait for that. I can't
Vikings
wait.
Are probably shaking their head like, why did we do that? Why did we let him walk?
True, they could be. Sam Darnold.
You didn't have Seahawks anywhere close to winning. You thought you just discarded them as like they're going to suck.
Yeah, I thought the Niners were more of a threat than Seattle. So to be honest,
Yeah, the Niners are freaking.
I'll give Seattle credit. I mean, they were playing well. They almost lost to Jags, but they played well. Well enough. Jags going to score a goddamn touchdown, but they were there. They won the game. So they're playing. I mean, who they're playing week 7 for Seattle? I know Rams are playing the Jags, and Seattle's playing.
They got Texans next week, which they'll win.
Yeah, let's see.
Commanders, Cardinals, then the Rams.
Sheesh, man, it's coming up. That was easy. That's off schedule, so they should be good. So I'm excited. I'm excited for Seattle. Can't wait.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good game.
That's gonna be great, man.
That's a very interesting division there, right there, man.
It is.
I honestly didn't think it'd be that close. I thought honestly that the Rams are gonna win that by what we saw last playoff. I'm like, Rams should be the best team, no doubt, and I think they still are. Don't get me wrong, they still are the best team in that division. But Seahawks are surprising people.
You know what matchup I'm looking forward to, man? We face, I think, week 8. I think is it week 8 or no? Week 9. Rams face Tampa. I forgot when they face them. I can't wait.
The week after the Seahawks.
Yeah, I want to watch that. Baker coming back home, facing the Rams. I mean, Baker should be like kissing Sean McVay's feet right now. To be honest, I mean, he should owe everything to Sean McVay because what he did to him for the last 2 weeks of that season.
Yeah,
changed his whole career around, man. That's insane.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that'd be a good game.
Can't wait for that, man.
I feel like if Baker's healthy at the time, the Rams are expected to win, but I think Baker's going to show out.
Baker's playing well, man. He's playing well.
He's playing really good, dude. He's been clutch.
Tell me this. Okay, it's a far reach to think about this. You know who Baker plays like?
Who's that?
Drew Brees.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Very short.
Yeah.
But throws a hell of a fucking gun, bro. Like throws a ball, like deep ball and accurate. Like very short, but they can throw that dime, bro. Like he has that same type of energy, dude. Like Baker had a little more feistiness, but like Drew Brees didn't have that feist. But they're both undersized, but they throw bombs. Like there's nothing.
I can see that. You're right. Yeah,
there's nothing
because he does it with ease, and their offense, like all of the receivers have been injured pretty much, right? I mean, right now he has Cameron Johnson and Shepard.
That's it.
Mike Evans is out,
Yeah, and
and who's the
Godwin
other
is
guy? I
still out.
forgot.
Yeah,
Godwin's still out, right? So like even with them, he's still like going crazy. That's true. That's a good comparison. Yeah, I agree. I agree. He definitely looks. I mean, yeah, he's definitely shorter than your average quarterback.
dude.
But what
Yeah,
I love about Baker is that he's got that moxie. Like he just, I mean, he's like bounce back, like Mac Jones the week before.
yeah,
Just gets up, talk shit, all that kind of stuff.
yeah. Like Philip Rivers, talk shit. That's it. Nothing else.
Yeah, all the time. Man,
But yeah, man,
good
that's all I
stuff,
have
dude.
for week 5, bro. It was a great week.
Yeah, you want to do predictions, and we'll
Let's
go
do
quickly
it.
into.
Let's do it. Yep.
All right, so let's see, week 7.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, that was week 7. My bad.
Thursday, we were kicking off Steelers against Bengals. This is terrible. Give me the Steelers, man. The Bengals are just lost, even with Joe Flacco.
Bro. Yeah. I was thinking about Bengals, man, with the new QB they have.
Yeah, Joe Flacco. I doubt it.
Oh man, but yeah, I'm going with upset. I'm going with Bengals.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
This is in Cincinnati, so
That's the reason
maybe
I'm picking.
you
I've been
give
going
Joe
with
Flacco
Giants
1
last
week to
week. I'm
prepare.
going with Giants last week. I'm going with Bengals. I think Steelers might oversee Bengals just because of what they're going on. So I think Bengals.
Interesting.
Yeah, they had a second half decision against Green Bay. They played well second half. So that's why.
All right, then we got Rams against the Jaguars in London. Rams are favored by 2.5 points. The Jags actually play really well in London.
Don't give me that shit, dude.
They play really well in London.
Don't give me that bullshit.
But give me the Rams.
Yeah, dude, the teams struggle when they go, and then you have a veteran team like Rams. Rams who got this, man.
Yeah. All right. I got Saints and the Bears. Bears are favored by 5.5 points in Chicago. Easy. Give me the Bears.
Same
Saints
here.
who suck.
Same here, man. Bears, man.
Then we got the matchup of the century, the 2 1-5 teams. Dolphins against the Browns. Cleveland is favored by 2.5 points. Give me the Browns, and then the McDaniels firing.
You think so?
Oh yeah, he gets fired. Here's what I think. He gets fired after this week, and then Eagles fired their OC, and McDaniels takes over as OC for Eagles.
Ooh. Yeah, climax right there.
They're crazy.
I think I'm with just Dolphins, man. I just don't like the Browns. As long as they're not starting short door, man, they don't know what the hell they're doing.
You got no faith in Dylan Gabriel, man?
Hell no. Hell no.
All right, I got the Pats against the Titans. This is easy. Give me the Pats 6.5.
Vrabel going back home, bro.
He's gonna whoop
You know he's ready to whoop their ass, especially they
interim
suck.
coach.
Oh, yeah.
You don't know what's gonna happen.
Pats all the way, man.
All right, then you got the Raiders and the Chiefs. This is gonna be in Kansas City.
Yep, Airhead.
Chiefs are favored by 12.5 points. This is crazy.
Not shocked.
Yeah, give me the Chiefs though.
Same here. Chiefs. There's no way.
All right, we got Eagles and Vikings. This is surprising. The Eagles are only favored by 1.5 points. It's gonna be in Minneapolis. Honestly, give me the Vikings.
Same here, man. They're coming off their bye week. They're rested. JJ should be playing too, man. So
yeah,
and with all the craziness going in Eagles, man, I think they'll lose this one, especially being in Minnesota.
Yeah, and the Viking crowd is a little crazy at times too. We got Panthers and the Jets, two teams that should both be 0-6, but the Jets are 0-6. Carolina is favored by 1.5 points. I don't know, man. Just give me the Jets here, though.
Nah, man.
I feel like they need to win.
That QB is so lost, bro.
It's your boy, Justin Fields.
Hell no. Panthers, man, they'll win this game. Especially coming off a big victory against Cowboys, they'll win this game easily. They're not going to give Jets their first win, sorry.
All right, we got Broncos and the Giants. It's going to be in Denver because it's a home game against the Broncos because I don't see Jackson Dart doing anything in
Jackson
Dart
can pull out a win in Denver, in Mile High City, dude, this would be the great win for them if they could, but I don't see that happening.
The Broncos are also carrying the best defense in the league by far so far, so I see no hope for them.
And they're trying to win that division too, so yeah, give me that.
Yep. We got the 5-1 Colts against the Chargers at 4-2 in SoFi. Chargers are favored by 1.5 points. Give me Chargers.
Nah, give me Colts. Colts played there 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago, and 3 weeks ago, so they know how it is. They could have won that game against the Rams, but they lost, so they kind of know the turf. And for them, it's just to complete the win. I think Chargers will lose this game.
Interesting. All right, I got the Cowboys against the Commanders in Arlington. Commanders are favored by 2.5 points. This is kind of a toss-up, honestly, for me. Give me the Commanders because Cowboys, you can't be losing. You can't pick a team that's going to be losing to the Panthers.
Cowboys, baby. So it's at
I
home.
knew it.
They're playing against Commanders. It's over.
All right. Packers against the Cardinals. Packers are favored by 6.5 points. It's going to be in Glendale. The Packers are coming off of a bye, right? Yeah, give me Packers.
Yeah.
It'll be well adjusted.
Give me the Packers too, man. I mean,
Yeah.
Cardinals are in a show right now, to be honest.
Yeah. Falcons against 49ers. It's going to be in Levi Stadium. 49ers are favored by 2.5 points. I don't think Falcons are very good, dude. Give me the Niners.
Really?
Yeah, even with all the injuries, I just don't think the Falcons are very good. I know they beat the Bills,
Yeah.
but the Bills are just imploding right now. So
I don't know, man. I like what I saw today, man. Give me the Falcons.
no, of course, because you hate the freaking Niners. All right, give me Lions against the Buccaneers. This is probably gonna be the game of the week, honestly. Bucks are not favored. Actually, the Lions are favored by 5.5 points. It's gonna be in Detroit. Oh, this is tough. That's a tough loss for the Lions, and Buccaneers are pretty hot. Honestly, but still, give me the Lions. I think the Lions need to bounce to win. They need a statement win after that embarrassing loss.
I'm telling you, Baker is playing crazy, man. I mean, I can't choose against him, man. That guy is playing out of his mind.
Yeah, he is
out of his mind right now. Give me Bucks.
All right. And last but not least, we got Texans against the Seahawks. It's going to be in Seattle. Seahawks are favored by 3.5 points with the MVP candidate, Sam Darnold.
Don't give me that bullshit. Don't give me that bullshit MVP candidate, Sam. You should fucking get the hell out of here.
He's second in the league in touchdowns.
Shut the hell up.
He's leading the league in reception and in throwing yards too. Okay, but yeah, give me the Seahawks here, 5-2.
CJ Stroud, man, that guy is gonna upset Seattle
Seahawks. Wow. The person who shits on CJ Stroud the most wants him to win all of a sudden. All right.
Let's do this, baby. Let's do this.
All right, lastly, let's quickly get into some NBA.
Yeah.
Lakers update wise, we have LeBron James load managing. He's gonna be out for 3 to 4 weeks. What are your thoughts, man? Expected?
There's no freaking injury, bro. This is just freaking
he's just
saying I'm gonna sit out. I don't feel like playing. This kind of goes back to Rich Paul said that LeBron will keep a close eye on Lakers, how they're doing, and I think it's gonna be a defining thing where, honestly, like if they struggle, then LeBron might ask for a buyout or ask for a trade. If that's the case, maybe. But literally, he doesn't want to play in the beginning of the year. That's all it is, man. And I don't think he wants to play in a month of October. He wants to come back around Thanksgiving, to be honest. And that's when the NBA really starts, is after Thanksgiving, like December time. And so that's what I think it is. Because LeBron didn't even play anything. He didn't do anything crazy for him to be this injured. So it's just stupid shit, to be honest.
Is that fair, though? You have now you start Luka in first year officially, right? Because you got him last year in the midseason. So, like, wouldn't you want to be there to, like, give this team an honest shot? I mean, I don't think Lakers are going to be that great. But, like, if you're LeBron James, you should be like, because what if he misses 3 and 4, right? And the Lakers are below 500 because he's not playing, and he's gonna be like, yeah, see, they suck. Well, no shit, they're missing their second best player.
Yeah,
of course they're gonna suck.
Exactly.
Right? I don't wanted him gone. Why can't he not just go? Just leave us alone. Just go. Trade it. I hope the Lakers trade his ass. Honestly, I really do hope so.
And to be honest with you, man, this is why like people like you and everyone else have such a hard time putting him like above Kobe and them. And same thing with me. It's hard to put him above Kobe and Jordan and them, because usually if you're all time great, you don't do this kind of shit.
Exactly.
You don't play games with franchises. You go out and play. And like I still remember what Kobe said, right? The reason I try to play every single game, home or away, especially away, is because games are expensive, and that one child came to see me play, and I'm not there to play. And there's people in LA, man, that's gonna travel and who's gonna play, who's gonna save their money just to watch that game. You know how many people bought a home opener or season opener against the Golden State Warriors? There's a marquee matchup.
Crazy, man. Yeah,
a marquee matchup, man. You're talking about Steph and LeBron and Luka. and Jimmy Butler. I'm sorry, yeah, but all them. I mean, you're not gonna play. Come on, man. This is just idiotic move. Honestly, man, it's better if LeBron just says, "Hey, man." I mean, he can just tell Lakers, "I'm not gonna put it out there, but trade me. Like I'm done, or buy me out." If you really,
Right,
so we'll agree to something, But like, just, don't handicap a franchise.
right.
That's why.
He's not winning anywhere unless if he goes to the OKC Thunder. He's not winning a championship. So it doesn't matter where he goes. You're not gonna do anything. So just leave, right? I mean, I know he loves the media attention. That's just who he is. He loves media attention. He loves it when it's about himself. This, I mean, him being out 3 to 4 weeks spark headlines all over the, sports and all that kind of stuff, and he loves that, right? Because oh yeah, look at LeBron missing it, but like you're not you're being unfair to the most popular franchise, NBA franchise in the
The fan
world.
base. Yeah,
People are gonna remember this.
I agree.
Like this is why none of the Laker fans ever really embraced you
Of
as a
course,
Laker.
100%. I agree.
Never. No matter if you won a ring or not. No one ever. After he's gone, we're gonna be like, yeah, LeBron played for us, but he's not a Laker.
Exactly.
So
I agree with you.
he's more of, honestly, I would say AD is more of a Laker than LeBron was.
Exactly. Right.
Exactly.
And like I agree with you, man. For him, when that news came out last week, that's gonna be out for 3 to 4 weeks. I'm like, come on, man, what are you doing, man? Like, stop, like being a Kawhi. Just play. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
Tickets are expensive, man. Especially going to Laker games, like minimum $200 to get in. And if you go to away stadiums, it's the same shit, man. I mean, people are trying to watch you, man.
Yeah.
Stop doing it. Unless it's real injury, that's different. But like, just stop.
I mean, you got Luke out there going on hot ones, trying to promote the league. Like he was doing the hot sauce spicy challenge. I saw that's a good episode. But like he's doing his part, right? Yeah, LeBron's just being selfish as usual.
Exactly.
I mean, you can tell he was butthurt once he knew he was not the number one anymore.
Oh yeah, dude. Exactly.
And the focus for him was.
But this shows. I'll tell you right now, this shows that Lakers did not tell LeBron about this trade.
Yeah, it's true.
Honestly, because like he came out of nowhere for him too. So they were not aware of this trade that they trade AD. So he's still hurt.
So do you think he was more butthurt about not being told, or that AD was traded?
I think it was the opposite. I think the one of what you said, I agree, but I think he was more butthurt that he was not aware and that they're making this trade. But second is what you said earlier, is that he's not going to be the main player.
Yeah. The franchise completely shifted
overnight
out of his hand.
Overnight. Nothing else, And so that's what I think it is.
Damn, you gotta love the ego of it. All right, and then last one, I think you had a note here around Giannis and the Knicks. So what's the update on that?
Nah, man, I guess the rumors came out early this week or last week that Giannis might be traded and Milwaukee might be looking to trade him too. And so Knicks checked in on it, and so see what it would cost. Obviously, it will cost a lot of players, and Brunson would be included in that. Let me ask you, if you're the Knicks, and obviously you don't really have draft picks, but you do have young players. You have maybe one draft pick, but you do have young players. But if they did want Brunson and one either Mikel or Anunoby, right, one of them, and maybe a couple of draft picks or whatever, would you trade for Giannis?
No. You would have to keep Brunson. Brunson would be the untouchable here.
Yeah.
You could trade away Cat, Mikel Bridges, and Anunoby.
Yeah.
Give him, you know what? Let us keep Brunson. You get 3 of our all-stars potentially. And for Giannis, that makes more sense for me than Cat, Giannis, Anunoby. Maybe that's not because the Knicks are right there. Knicks are should be the best team in the East, right? On paper right now, best team in the East. So like, if for them to break up about that team, it would have to be still keep Brunson no matter what, and then add Giannis and then get rid of the others. That makes more sense. If they ask for Brunson, I'd be like, no thanks. Would you do it?
Honestly, bro, to be honest, I think Giannis is about 31, I think, or something, or 30. I forgot how old is he. But what I saw with Giannis with Dame, he can't play with a point guard, right? Ball dominant point guard. And I'm not saying Brunson's a ball dominant point guard. I don't see Brunson and Giannis working out together well because they both need the ball, right? And you saw the craziest debacle in Milwaukee with Dame. Dame was great, man. Before he came, it was good. And Giannis just didn't want to let go of the ball, So if you're New York and if you could get Giannis in his prime, and you have to give up Brunson and one more piece, and you get to keep, Cat and one more piece, like maybe Anunoby or Bukel, one of them, I don't know who will, and you pair up with, I think that'll give your team a more of a guarantee to win a championship than anything else.
So you think so if the Knicks ran it back as they are right now,
and take out Brunson and take out Brunson and take out. I think they say if you take Brunson, we won't give you Mikel. We'll give you Anunoby. And so if you take out Brunson and Anunoby and maybe a couple of first round picks, if you put in Giannis with Mikel and Cat, that's almost a guaranteed championship team.
You think so?
Yeah, man. Because look what you have. You have a shooter who's Mikel right there, who's literally.
He's not, but he hasn't been good. If he had DiVincenzo, whatever his name is, then that would have been fine.
No, I agree, but y'all Cat, right? Y'all dominant down low player, right? Who's better than Brook Lopez, right? I mean, he doesn't play defense. Brook Lopez plays defense, obviously, but then you have Mitchell Robinson play defense, and then you have in your wing. I mean, you saw what Phoenix Suns did that one year when they had Mikal Bridges, with Chris Paul and Devin Booker and Ayton. That team went to the finals, right? So Mikal can still be your defensive stopper, that Middleton, that Middleton played that key role to win that championship.
Right,
he can be that player, So I do feel that if Knicks were smart and they're trying to win one championship before this window closes, because you gotta understand, technically this is a down year for East, because you got Pacers down and you got Boston definitely down, right? So you know that for a fact that Cleveland, I'm not scared of that shit.
Yeah.
Philadelphia is always injured, so New York, you're the only team that can actually go and make it to the finals. And you don't know what happens in the finals. You might win the championship, So I mean, I don't know. That's the way I look at it, to be honest with you. So
yeah, I just feel like as constructed though, the Knicks are not constructed for a Giannis type of because at least with Brunson he can shoot the three, he can spread the floor a little bit. Giannis is just dominant interiorly, right? That's all he does.
Right.
So like they would need a lot more shooters around him to make the team work. That's what when Milwaukee won, that's what they did really well. They had a bunch of shooters around him, including Middleton.
But Cat can shoot, and also Middle and Mikal can shoot.
But they haven't been. They were so inconsistent. Like Mikel, of all people, was really inconsistent last year. He was not very good.
I agree.
Not what he was with the Suns, nor
with
the Brooklyn.
Yeah.
But I would say if they had more shooters, like if they had DiVincenzo and all the other people, I would say okay, yeah, maybe that would work. But you would kind of have to trade for Giannis, get rid of Brunson, and then go around finding more shooters to fill the gap.
No, I get it.
That I think would be better. I mean, they got Jordan Clarkson, which is good. I think he's a good addition off the bench. And Josh Hart's still there and all that kind of stuff. So like they still have a solid team. But it would be interesting to see if they do that. If the proposal's out there, I would. Honestly, it's tough. I don't know what I would do. I mean, Giannis is one of the best players of all time.
If you pair him up in New York and playing with Cat and Mikal and down here, I would do it if I was a New York GM. Another thing I would do, man, if I'm the Lakers, I know you're gonna laugh at me. I would think of because Lakers do have 2 first-round picks available to them and 3 swaps available to them. Mm-hmm. I would package Austin Reeves this year and
for what?
And for a couple of picks for Giannis.
If they could get Brunson, why would they ever consider Austin Reeves?
Draft picks. They don't have any draft picks. Milwaukee's dead with the draft picks, right? They don't have no draft picks. That's what Milwaukee would probably look at in that case, And you're getting Austin Reeves, right? Who's a young shooting guard, who's actually, they need, right? And so I'm just saying, if I'm the Lakers, they should look into it because obviously if Milwaukee's going to trade Giannis, they're probably not want to trade him to the East. They probably want to trade him to the West. And so and so if Lakers and next year Lakers, if they once LeBron's off their books, they have money,
right?
And but
has Giannis expressed that he would want to play for Lakers? I feel like
Giannis has expressed that he wants to play for New York. Giannis, only team that he has expressed he wants to play for New York, not for anybody else.
I feel like Milwaukee will do whatever they can to make that happen. I think what Milwaukee could do is. I mean, what New York would hope is that Milwaukee starts off really, really poorly, and Giannis gets more frustrated, and they're like, "Just trade me." And so then they can be like, "Okay, fine, we're not gonna give Brunson, but we'll give you Cat and somebody else." And then like that would make more sense
because they already have another Cat in that team, by the way, Milwaukee. Miles Turner.
Who's that? Brooklyn.
Miles Turner.
He's not really a Cat. Miles Turner is a better defender than than
But
Cat
Cat's
is.
better.
But you're right. Yeah, that would be like an overlap too.
Yeah, so it's like
Maybe
nah.
they can trade Cat for picks for the Lakers.
I wouldn't mind having
Would
Cat.
you take Cat for Austin Reeves and picks?
I would not do that. No.
Or would you just do 2 picks for Cat?
I would not do any picks for Cat. Sorry.
No?
I'm not that high on Cat for me to do 2 picks.
I mean, he's better than
I would trade expiring contracts and maybe 1 first round pick for Cat, but I would not do 2 picks. So.
What about Aiden for Cat straight up?
Yeah, I would do that.
Yeah.
I would do that.
It's not gonna happen. That's a long shot.
Yeah.
You know,
But yeah, man.
us Laker fans can hope.
That was the only other thing, bro, in the NBA going on.
Yeah, man. Did you catch any of the preseason games?
I have.
Cooper Flag was really good, dude.
Huh?
Cooper Flag looked really good. Wemby looks back to normal.
Yeah.
A lot. I mean, I'm happy for the guy, dude. Seeing him back.
Yeah. Let's see how it goes, man. Lakers finally won their game. I don't put too much emphasis on preseason, to be honest.
Yeah, preseason doesn't matter, dude.
So Cooper Flag can do whatever the hell he wants. Let's see when the season starts.
He looks good though. He's facilitating. I mean,
they're trying to make him play point guard because Kyrie's out. They're trying to make him play point guard.
Yeah, him and AD will definitely make a very interesting team.
Yeah, I want to see how that happens.
AD bulked up or got fat. Actually, not really bulked up. He just got fat.
He came back 20 pounds heavier. So
him and Zion switched places all of a sudden.
I don't know what the hell happened, bro.
All right, well, I guess we'll leave it there. By the way,
sir.
Paul Pierce got arrested for DUI.
Thank God, finally.
Until then,
Brown ball's out.
salute.